Josh, appreciate your time. How much are you looking forward to the third round FA Youth Cup tie?
Obviously, for the boys, it's a big game, you know what I mean? Every scholar looks forward to it every year, but I feel like hopefully we can come out with a win.
I guess it goes up that notch in training in the week build-up. Martin was talking to us about how everybody's chomping at the bit.
No, definitely. I think it comes every year though when you think the boys fighting for places. Obviously, it gets a bit more physical in training, but obviously leading up to it, that's what you want, like preparing you for that game. But it's been really good.
Yeah, I can imagine training's been pretty intense this week.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's always a busy campaign, Professional Development League, PDL Cup action, great success getting through in that competition already. Yeah. How did you look back on the first half of the season just before Christmas?
Obviously, the start we found it quite difficult. Obviously, not winning many games, but I feel that's adapting. A lot of we played Cat 1 last year. Obviously, people dropping down. I think it's easier, but it's a lot different. Obviously, we felt like it's more physical. Last year, we had a lot more time on the ball, but obviously, like I said, in the PDL Cup, I think we're on like a couple of wins on the bounce now in the league, but obviously we've come through that and doing really well.
And is it good to have those differences in terms of opposition and sort of how games set up in terms of your learning and development and the squad?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, if you were to play first team football, every week's going to be a different setup. So obviously coming down to Cat 2, obviously the difference of physicality and stuff like that. But obviously a lot of the boys adapted to it, so really pleased.
And let's talk about yourself, if we can. A lot of people have seen name on the website, maybe a few pictures on social media, but talk to us about Josh Home, the footballer.
Obviously, I just love to get on the ball. I've obviously played football since young, being at Newcastle from age of 6. I just love football. I just want to play all the time and improve myself for the Birmingham fans.
Yeah, I'm sure people will love to hear that. Is there any sort of footballers that you looked up to when you were sort of coming through that you wanted to sort of model your game on?
There's quite a lot, obviously, like Gerrard, Lampard, stuff like that, but I've really enjoyed recently watching Paul Gascoigne, stuff like that, obviously being a Newcastle lad, but I just think obviously how he expressed himself on the pitch was really good. Maybe not as much off the pitch, but no, he's a good player.
Well, we certainly look forward to seeing some of that talent on the ball Monday night. Obviously, Luton making the trip to St Andrews. What sort of test can we expect from them, do you reckon?
Obviously, we've done a lot this week, obviously being early in the week, but we've still done a bit of prep on them. Obviously, Martin and Danny, great coaches. We trust them to put the best team out, best formation for us to win the game.
And you spoke about different tests, sometimes physical, sometimes more time on the ball. They're Cat 3, I believe, but obviously top of their division at the moment, so it'd be a real challenge, but something I guess we relish as the home team to go and put our dominance on the game.
Yeah, obviously Cat 3 is maybe a bit more physical than Cat 2, but obviously our game's to play football, play out from the back, and I back everyone who's playing on Monday to do that for us.
And you've spoken about that extra excitement, a one-off knockout game. Is there a lot of chat amongst the lads about that? I know you've spoken about sort of competition for places, but also everybody wants to do it for each other.
No, yeah, obviously it's a big thing, the Youth Cup, so there's obviously going to be a lot of talk in the change room leading up to when we get told the team, but all the boys love it, so...
Yeah, and it's a chance for you to obviously play in B9 at the stadium. Hopefully people can come down and watch. That means a lot, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, if maybe the first team manager or maybe just any coach comes down, really just for us as the players to express ourselves and showcase what we're about.
Yeah, lots of familiar faces potentially in the crowd, and also we've been chatting about your mum and dad, hopefully subject to the weather, being able to come down from the north east.
Yeah, obviously, hopefully they can come down and watch us play. They haven't been able to come the past 2 weeks, so obviously because of the weather, but it would be good to get them to come down.
Well, fingers crossed it's safe enough and they can get down and watch.
Yeah.
Cheers, Josh.
Thank you.